today I have with me a very nice car. It's about Mini Countryman John Cooper Works, the most powerful version, 300 horsepower, 2-liter pure petrol engine. And in this video I will do the full review, interior, exterior, all the technical data and information about the car you will find out in this video. If you want to see the test drive, I will have some separate videos, so check it out on my channel. If are not already there, will come soon, so stay close because it will be really interesting. We will test all the different driving modes and also the driving feeling on the road, so definitely check out also the test drive video. Now guys, before we start the review exterior interior, I want to give you some technical data and information about the car, and then we will start. As I said before, is the Mini Countryman John Cooper Works. It's all four. That means it's a four-wheel drive system. It drives permanently the front wheel of the car with the possibility to drive the rear wheels as needed. Also, I will explain you more about that in the test drive videos. The price of this Mini Countryman John Cooper Works start at 52,419 euro, but with options that the car that I have with me today come with 8,241 euros. The price will go up to 61,409 euro, and to be honest, it's almost full option. I mean, you have everything you need in this car, and I will show you in the video every single option and every single feature we will talk about. I'm super impressed, to be honest, about this car because I feel like I drive the car before today and I sit with the car and I look at every single material and multimedia and so on, and it feels like a different BMW, kind of the same quality but different design, different materials, different feeling, and it has something unique. I don't know how can I explain that, but in terms of quality, it gives you the same premium feeling like you're driving a BMW, like you are inside a BMW. And of course it shares a few things, elements with BMW. For example, the engine, it's used also on some BMW cars, but more about that in another video. I don't want to make it too long. It comes with a 2-liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders inline, combined with a 7-speed Steptronic automatic transmission, 300 horsepower, 400 Newton meters. The top speed of the car 250 km/h, 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds. The trunk space 505 liters, the most spacious trunk from all Mini Countrymans because it's not the mild hybrid system, and it has the biggest trunk, 505 liters, and if you fold down the seats completely, it goes up to 1,530 liters. So super spacious. It's much more spacious than the previous version, and it's also much beautiful. We will talk about that a little bit later. The fuel tank capacity 54 liters, turning circle 11.8 meter. The weight of the car 1,660 kilograms. The drag coefficiency 0.26, and the fuel consumption around 8 liters. We will see that also in the test drive video. We will test out there, so stay close. And the CO2 emission around 181 grams. When it comes to suspension, it comes standard with adaptive suspension on this John Cooper Works. We will test this also as we drive, and I will explain you a little bit later also how they work, because it's not a proper adaptive suspension. It's not like every time you're changing the driving mode also the suspension are changing. They are adaptive suspension, but they are kind of automatic adaptive suspension, like kind of a passive adaptive suspension, because they choose themselves how to be a little bit stiffer, a little bit more comfortable. So depending on driving feeling, it's more complicated. We will talk about that also in the test drive video. I want to point out here something really important. The color of the car, it's gray legend, and the price is 707 euro. I know so many people will ask me about that, and I want to point out that also it comes with 20-inch John Cooper Works rims. They look fantastic, and they come also inclusive on this version. Then it comes with heated steering wheel and so on. The red lines, the red caps for the mirrors, I will show you later. Plus, what is optional, it's including in this packet XL that costs around 7,282 euro. And here you find so many options like The brakes, John Cooper Works brakes with red brake calipers. The panoramic glass roof, it's included in these options. You have also the tinted windows, you have active seats, heated seats with saving memories. You have also interior camera, I will show you later up here. The car is able to film what happened inside the car. Driving assistant professional, this is something that I definitely recommend you to get because it uses the same level 2 autopilot that BMW used to, and when you go on the highway it stays between the lanes. It can automatically change the lanes for you. It's so advanced, so definitely, anyway, I will try that in the test drive video, so check it out because there you can see how it works. It comes with assistant park plus, I will show you that, how the car will park itself and so on. I mean, the navigation, mini navigation with augmented reality, it has so many features, guys. So in general, I think I show you everything, and I think I explain you everything, the most important technical data. If you want to find out more, check out the test drive video as well. Also look in the description of this video, I will add all the technical data. Plus, if you have still question, ask me down below, I will answer with pleasure. So enough with technical data and explanation, let's start the review. We talk about the exterior, interior, space, material quality, multimedia system, and then in the end we will take a conclusion together. So yeah, let's do it, guys. This is the key, pretty nice, simple but unique key. Here is the button where is the Mini logo to lock the car. So from here you can lock the car, and also if you want to unlock it on the side of the key, you have the unlock button. Of course it comes with keyless entrance, but also here you find the button to open the trunk automatically. So if you want to open it, you have to hold it and you open it just like that, and if you want to close it, you just hold it, and then you have to hold it all the time until the trunk will close. And let me go a little bit closer. You can see that here it comes with the new handles that you have it also on the BMW. That's very nice because it will improve the aerodynamic and also the look of the car. And also here you have 3 lines from where you can lock the car. If you put your finger right here, it comes also with electric folding mirrors, and also if you come here, put your hands just like that, it will unlock the car automatically. So very smart systems. Guys, to be honest, this John Cooper Works looks just fantastic. I mean, if before I was a little bit skeptical when it comes to mini cars in general and also mini Countryman, I was like, okay, it's a nice cute car, but it's not something that I would drive. But now with this version, I have to tell you that I'm crazy impressed. I love the back end of the car of this John Cooper Works. It looks just phenomenal in this configuration of color. The red color on the roof with this color with piano black. Look at the exhaust pipes and the bumper. Look at the lights, tail lights. Look at the rims, 20-inch rims, and in general, the design of the car look much better than the previous version. It's much more wider, it's taller, it's a little bit bigger, the car, and I can say it's the mini big, man. I don't know, you can, basically you can call it a mini, but still it looks much better. It has a better stance on the road. It looks much more powerful. It looks like, I don't know, it's screaming on the road. People really watch this car while you're driving, and I did drive the car today, and there were like a lot of people watching the car, and I think it's normal because of course it's the most sportier version and it looks aggressive, it looks nice, it has plenty of nice elements to show off with, and I really like it, and I think it really deserves the money. I know it's around 60,000 euro, but if you look at the options, if you look at the quality materials, if you look at the car in general, I guess totally deserve the money. The combination of red color with the tinted windows, and then you have the dark color, gray color of the car, plus those black piano around the wheels and on the bumper. It looks so nice in this configuration. I think it fits so nice in these colors. I wouldn't change anything when it comes to colors. When you go on the roof, you have even those roof rails in black piano black. You have the radio antenna, the same as you have it on the BMWs, a little bit cut and low and unique and nice, and it fits so nice on this red. Also on the roof you have the panoramic glass roof that you will see it when we go inside the car. And then you go in the back here and you see those extended spoiler with those really nice lines. Here is the brake light, also very nice, integrated here in the spoiler. And also on the side you have this black piano that has such an interesting design and such a unique design here in the back. And also here you can see how it's split around. It looks really, really nice. Also, you have tinted windows on the rear. You have the wiper, the small wiper. Also here you have tinted window, very nice blending together with everything what's going on around here. A little bit higher, you have this rubber, very nice integrated here between those elements. And then you have this plate in red around here where you have this John Cooper Works in three-dimensional letters with this kind of a logo, I should say. And then you have ALL4, so you know which kind of version it is. I mean, it looks so nice, this area. I really, really like it. Then you have piano black, tinted windows, piano black here. You have piano black all the way down around those edges, and it goes all the way here. Also the A pillar, it's in piano black, and even this area here. And then the mirror caps in red, super nice, super round, interesting design, aerodynamic. Here you have the camera on the both sides. I will show you when we go inside the car. And here is the turning signals. It's so small. I think it's the smallest. It's LED, but it's very small. The smallest side turning signals I ever saw until now. Really cute. And then of course you have this round shape design of the mirrors, and in the corner you have the blind spot technology right here. Pretty nice, pretty good visibility. I will show you when we go inside. The handles you already saw here, very nice integrated here in the door, very nice for aerodynamic and also for the design, and also the quality, it's good. And also when you close the doors, they sound the same as a BMW, the same good quality, and you can hear it also on the back. The same quality, the same sound as BMW. And I like the fact that it has a lot of rubber around here, so the quality is super, super good. So they did a great job. Here you have also the tank, 54 liters. Also the door, feel good quality, pretty big. Keep the same shape as the previous versions. It's kind of round, you know, and when you go inside the car, you have that round cockpit feeling, like an airplane feeling. I will show you when we go. And I like that. I like this thing. I like the fact that they keep it like that. Here you have some cameras for all the safety features, mini writing on the upper side, and here you have the sensors for light and raining. Plus this area here is heated, so in the winter it will be defrosted in really fast time, so you can use all the safety features, so the car can read the traffic speed limit. It works with lane assist, emergency brake, all that safety features are here on the car. And the camera from up there will work together with the radar. The radar is right here in this area. So right here you have the radar for adaptive cruise control, emergency brake, and all that safety features. It's behind this area right here. Up here on the hood, you can see from this angle a very nice, interesting design. So you can see here on the middle, it's a little bit higher and it has a nice, aggressive, powerful look, and also the front end look fabulous as well. I don't know, man. I mean, it's much more aggressive, it's much more SUV, if I can say like that, and it's screaming power. Love the front end, love the grille, love the air intakes, everything, every single piece of design look from my point of view quite nice. Also it comes with those full LED lights, so you have the turning signal here, also those LED lights. When you stop the turning signal, here will be the daytime running light. And also you can change the graphic. It has 3 different graphics to change, and it has a nice animation when you lock and unlock the car. I will show you that. I will have a separate video in the nighttime with the car, and then you can see how the lights are inside, outside, all the lights I will show you. can see the Mini writing there, the latest technology. Lovely, lovely. When it comes to lighting system, you don't have to worry. It works really, really fine, and also it looks pretty good. You have those elements that kind of fake an air intake, and it looks so nice. I mean, it looks sporty and cool. You have the Mini badge, you have some air intakes. This is the grille with a little bit of piano black and also matte plastic around here in the same kind of logo design. Down here you have the front camera on piano black. Here you have the John Cooper Works, also in 3-dimensional leathers. And down here you have another air intake that allow the air to go there to the radiator and then to cool down different parts. And also here you can see, I like the fact that they kind of design all this grille in the same design as Mini Cooper John Works logo. And also the radar there, you can see it a little bit of piano, a little bit of matte. Here the same, here the same, here the same. Air intakes right here, and they are real air intakes. A little bit of red in this area. 6 parking sensors, very nice integration here in the bumper. And the air will go inside here and then go outside around the wheels there, you can see in the back, and then cool down the brakes a little bit. But very smart system, very nice looking system, and the way they blend in everything in a black glossy, it looks super nice. I like it. If you hear the engine a little bit louder, it's because I have the climatic system on. Today it's crazy hot outside, around 33 degrees or something like that. I mean, it's crazy hot. I barely talk, to be honest. Go in the back and then we will go on the side of the car. Here in the back, lovely design on the tail lights. I mean, the same story. It's super bright, super light outside. And you can see it so well, but it's full LED light. In the middle, it's also the turning signals. Here you have a nice, beautiful design of the tail lights. And the great part is that I will show you when we go inside the car, you have 3 different designs to change from and to choose from. So that will look fantastic. And also I will show you in the video that I will test it in the nighttime. The back of the car, it's my favorite part. It looks so powerful and so sportier. You have the Mini here, the Countryman writing in black, piano black, then again the John Cooper Works, one of the most beautiful badge I can say on the market. Then you have the reverse camera, you have LED lights on the number plate, you have 6 parking sensors on the rear. You can see it start right here, and then the bumper, it's so cool, man. Like a proper aggressive car, like a proper BMW car. Also here you have the some light reflectors. You have 4 exhaust pipes, real exhaust pipes that looks just incredible. Look at them. And here is the fog lamp in the middle. Lovely design, lovely design. And I know your answer, your question right now, it's like, how did they sound, right? How those exhaust pipes sound. And I want to show you, man. Yeah, let me show you. I will leave the camera here for a while and go inside the car. So that was the sound, guys. The thing is like that. Outside you don't have an amazing sound because it has those particle filters and all that stuff. But from inside the car, I will show you when we go inside. When you accelerate and you are in go-kart in sport mode, you hear from the speakers a little bit of more aggressive sound. But nice feeling while you're driving the car. This is the back, man. I really love it. Now, when we go on the side of the car, I like the fact that they keep those protection around the wheels, but in the same time they painted it black. It's blending nice with the car, and they are on the same level as the body of the car, and that's integrate and blend in very nice. Then you have the down skirt, very aggressive and very nice, that are extended a little bit outside, very sportier. And in the front, the same story, this area here that protect the edges of the car, very useful. The rims are one of my favorite part, of course. 20-inch rims, John Cooper Works rims, fabulous. The same design as the badge, love it. And also in the middle you have the John Cooper Works, fantastic. I mean, all the design overall, it's incredible. And it's not only that, check this out. Ventilated brake discs, cross-drilled brake discs in the front. How cool is that, man? It's incredible. Look at this. And then red brake caliper with John Cooper Works logo on them. 4 pistons in the front. And in the back you have the red brake caliper as well, and ventilated brake discs. Same nice design, 20-inch rims, you can see right here. Incredible design. I really love the car, man. It's probably my favorite sporty car in this category, in this class. What do you think about it? It looks really good. You have to admit that. And I like this kind of touring shape, man. I mean, it looks a little bit like a touring. If you look in the back, it's kind of square design. It looks so nice, so unique, so different, so squarish. Really nice car. Love it. And also the front end. Let me show you the engine bay, then we will go in the trunk, and then we will go inside the car. So here it is, 2 times like on the BMW. What I like the most here is the fact that you don't have to find for something to open it, you just open it. You come here, you open it directly, automatic lift gate. As expected, it feels pretty good quality. Then you have the engine right here, 2-liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders inline. Nothing too much to show off around here. This is the wiper fluid, and that's it. But otherwise, good quality. And I like the fact that even this hood, it's pretty light. I like that. Ah, no. Now I close it. Pretty good. It's pretty light. I like the fact that it's quite light. As you saw before, here you have also a button. You just press the button, automatic lift gate, and here it is. This is the way it's open. A little bit higher here, you have the buttons to lock and also open the trunk. You have the triangle up here. You have also this protection for the trunk from where you can take it down. I will take it down a little bit later and I will show you how it looks. I like the fact that you have a square entrance. That means you can fit in a lot of stuff here. You don't have a flat floor. That's something to keep in mind. You have around maybe 5 centimeters, but you have this nice plastic at the entrance, and you have the square entrance, so that means you can put a lot of stuff. Plus you have 505 liters here. Even if you have a family with 2 kids, you will be just fine. You have plenty of space in the trunk. On the left side you have hooks in every corner. You have also the 12-volt port, LED lights here, some storage space. Plus you have this button for the hook. So once you press it, you wait a few seconds and the hook come out automatically. So 100% automatically, so you don't even have to touch it. That's the great part. You press it one more time and you see it goes in automatically. How cool is that? Really useful. I love that. And under the floor right here you have another huge space where you can put different items, and I should say it's around 20 to 25 centimeter deepness here, so you can put a lot of things. So yeah, I like that. Anyway, let me take out this and then I will show you how it looks with the seats folding down. This is the way it looks without that protection. As I showed you before, square entrance, plenty of space to put your stuff. Now if you want to fold down the seats, the great part is that you can fold it 40, 20, 40. The thing that you can fold down the middle part, it helps you a lot to carry long items. The thing is that if you want to fold it down, you have to go on the side, because you cannot fold the seat down from the trunk. So yeah, this is something that you can do. You have to go on the side just like that, and here in the middle you have this. I need my both hands in order to do that, so you have to pull it, and then once you pull it, wait a second, you have to pull it and then push it down. So just like that, pull this strap, and then this is it. And now you can carry long items and in the same time have 2 passengers. I want to show you also from the back the way it looks. It's pretty big, it's pretty useful, and also from this angle you can see those beautiful panoramic glass roof, and this is the space. Now if you want to do the same with the other seats, the same story. You come here, you pull this strap, and you need again the both hands. So let me do it just like that. The great part is that you can adjust the seats in more position than one. You can leave it straight or you can put it all the way on the back, and that's very helpful because in this way you can carry even more items when you want to stay in the back. Now this is the seat belt. You can put it also on the side before, but it was lock in place, so usually it stays up here. Let me go also here. I didn't see that it was on place. Anyway, the same story. You have this strap here, you press it and then you fold down the seats completely low. And once you fold it down, the quality here, it's pretty good. I like that, and I like the fact that you have a flat floor. You still have some storage space down here. Even though the transmission tunnel is relatively big, you still have some space to put different items. So that's pretty useful. And this is the way it looks from this angle. You have that square entrance, plenty of space. From this point of view, I think it's super practical. The car is now you can carry big items without any problem here. So practicality, it's insanely good. Even from here, from the back, you can see one more time the way it looks. You can even sleep here because it's pretty long car and you can carry huge items. Even though it's not a flat floor, you have a lot of space to put different items here. So yeah, from my point of view, it's pretty spacious. Here, the quality of the doors and the design, it's quite nice. I mean, from my point of view, it's so unique, the design. Even though it has this fabric material around here, I have to tell you that this fabric material, it's one of the best quality fabric material that I saw in a car until now, and it feels like it will last for longer. And here you have the handle. Also the handle, very unique, very interesting the way they design in this goldish color. It looks nice and it feels good quality. You have also here in this area rubber and soft material. You have the speaker, you have plenty of storage space. I was impressed to see how much storage space you have here in the door bands on the rear. I like that. Plus you have this button for the windows, and once you let the windows down, this is the maximum position which you can let it down. But otherwise, I pretty much like the quality. Entrance in the car, it's also pretty big. I should say more than enough space. And once you go here, you can see inside the way it looks. You can see one more time that beautiful panoramic glass roof. I will open it a little bit later to show you how it looks. And also from this angle, you can see the seats. Now, this mini Countryman doesn't have any leather inside the car. All the materials are kind of environmental friendly, and this synthetic leatherette, super nice, and also the quality look good. The design of the seats look great, so it's a nice combination between this leatherette, synthetic leather, and some textile material. You can see the nice stitches, red stitches in green. Isofix for child. You can install 2 child seats on the rear and 1 child seat on the front, so even a front passenger seat have the possibility to install the child seats. It's a super practical car. And that's not all. Those seats here, you see, you can adjust them from here, but I need my 2 hands. Let me see if I can do that. And this is the maximum position in front, so you have like 10 to 15 centimeter difference right now. So you can fold it front, fold it backwards. So now you have much more space in the trunk. And even now, if you pull this strap, yes, again, I need my both hands. Let me see if I can do that myself. You can see now, this is the latest position. Look at the difference, it's insane. Look at the space in the trunk. Now you have even more space. So the practicality, the fact that all those seats are modular and you can adjust it in so many ways, it's so convenient, it's so practical, and not only practical, but it's also very comfortable, and I'll show you when we go inside. But otherwise, the design wise, the quality, it's very nice. You have also in the middle this armrest in the same kind of artificial leather, 2 cup holders here, very practical. And also the design with some kind of side supports. Even in the middle you have a straight seat, so even a third person can sit there without any problem. Behind the front seat you have those kind of sporty seats design. You have some plastic on the upper side, and here where it's really matter, I like very much that you don't have plastic. You have the same leather with some storage space here, plenty of storage space. Let me go inside the car. Outside it's crazy hot. I already adjust the seats in my driving position, and this is the space. This is how much space I have behind myself. I'm 173 centimeters, and for me it's more than enough space. I can stretch my legs completely under the front seats. I have more than enough space on my head. I have like 5 fingers over my head, and the comfort here is pretty good. And the great part is that I showed you before, you can adjust the seats. Again, I need my both hands. Wait a second. So I have to do it just like that. Let me show you. This is the position on the front, and then you can leave it all the way on the back like that. And now when you leave it all the way in the back, it's crazy comfy. I like it. I really like it. The visibility outside, you have a window there, plus you have this window. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. But the comfort, it's quite good. I mean, it's super comfortable. I like it. Up here you have the handle, you have an LED light right here, you have a hook, you have also the possibility to put that net strap around here. And yeah, the quality, it's quite fine. Also the quality on the roof, it's very good, and you have a good view on this panoramic glass roof. It's quite nice being here. In the middle here you have some storage space where you can put different items. A little bit higher you have the vents from where you can turn it on and off, plus 2 USB-C, very useful these days. A very nice, unique design in this area. Now, if you want to go in the middle, you can go very simple, even though you have that transmission tunnel right there. But once I'm going here, you can see I still have plenty of space. You can see the seats in the front are adjusted and the normal position. Plus here, it's not that bad sitting here. Also up, I have 4 fingers now, 4.5 fingers in the middle. I can stretch my hand almost completely, and also here almost completely. Yeah, I have a good, yeah, here in the back it's a little bit stiffer, but overall I think for medium short trips I can stay here without any problem. I really like the view, the way it looks in the front there. Let me show you. Look at the dash. I have a beautiful view, also plus this panoramic glass roof. It looks really nice from this angle. And yeah, now guys, we will go in the front to talk about the things there. There are so many things to talk about on this car. I love the simplicity of the design. It's so unique. It's so simple, but in the same time it has so much technology with so many cool features. And I love the round shape design. I love this digital screen. It's so unique. Love the steering wheel. We will talk about that when we go there, and I will tell you in a second why. And the center console, a lot of space, but overall design of the dashboard, it's lovely and unique. And you can see from this angle, as I said before when I was outside, you see the windshield. It's like an airplane. It's extended, it's round like that, and it's extended a little bit more. And from here you can see like you're in an airplane. How cool is that? Man, it's so nice. It's so unique. Those unique things make difference, makes the car much nicer and much different. Here on the door, one big window from one piece. Up here you have a small speaker, Harman Kardon speakers, super good, high quality sound system. And I like this chrome design of the speaker. You have another speaker here, very nice integrated, and a little bit higher, the same fabric material, the same super nice, unique handle in goldish color. Here you have the button to lock and unlock, and here you have this rubber, but it's a little bit more softer than on the rear door, so that's good because it's much more comfortable. Those are the buttons to lock the windows, the buttons for the windows, adjustable, electric adjustable mirrors, fold the mirrors from here, and here you have some storage space, pretty good, pretty big, plus you have this button to open the trunk. Now when it comes to entrance, big entrance in the front, also different unique design, so it's kind of a square entrance, and if you see from this angle it looks lovely. And now also from this angle you can see those beautiful John Cooper Works design. Look just fantastic. Look at the seats. Electric adjustable seats, of course optional. I told you in the beginning you can adjust every single position, plus you have 2 positions to save it. You have side support in the front, side support up here, so it's lovely when you drive sportier. It holds you really nice and tight. A little bit higher you have fabric material with this red insertion, really nice badge here. Love the seats. I mean, they are super cool. The pedals are again something really unique and cool. I really love the design and the way they look. Aluminum pedals, super good quality. A little bit higher from up here. You have some ambient light here, by the way. I will show you in the nighttime on the other video. Also the vents are integrated into the dash, into this fabric material in such a nice way. They feel such a good quality, and you can close it and open it from here. Once you are inside, the visibility around the windows is perfect. Also in the mirror, pretty good visibility. And again, you see this cockpit airplane design of the windshield, looks so unique and cool. Good visibility also in this reverse mirror, because you have that big window in the back, you have good visibility. And also around the windows, you can see in the back there almost no blind spot at all, because the car have this square shape design. You can see one more time the seats in the back, and here you have the armrest. I like very much the armrest. It's also in this rubber super soft material, but I like the fact that you can adjust it a lot. I mean, you have very long adjustment, something that you don't have it in other cars. You have two USB-C ports, a 12-volt port here, a lot of storage space. You have this mini stuff material, I should say, extra space here where you can put different items. Then you have two cup holders. You have the place for your phone. It's not wireless charging there, but you can leave your phone here. But when it comes to wireless charging, you have it here. So if you want to charge it wireless, you put here your phone and you can charge it wireless. So this is great. A little bit higher, I love those controllers. They are so unique. If Porsche these days take out this key, so if you want to start the engine, this is the start engine key, classic key. You know, Porsche had it here on the left side before. Now it has a button, but Mini still keep this. So if you want to stop the engine, you stop it like that. If you want to turn on the engine, you start it like that. How cool it is. And it's nice, man. I think they should still keep it, and I think Porsche should still keep this, because it's so nice. It gives you that oldish classic feeling of starting an engine. Love it, to be honest. Here's the hazard light, perfectly positioned. Also here on the left side, you have the button for 360 degrees camera. Once you press it, you activate the cameras around the car. And as you saw before, the car comes with those 360 degrees camera. So you have around the car all these view in a nice graphic. The resolution is great. Also, you have those active lines that every time you turn the steering wheel, it shows you left and right. You have the possibility to see it from up, from side. So this is great, because you can see also the side cameras. You have the assistant systems, so the car is able to park itself. I will try to show you this at the end of this video. Then you have the panoramic in a wider view, and you have this 360 degrees view that shows you the car around. Look at this. It's so cool, man. One of the best system. Plus you have, of course, the wash mode that shows you from upper side. Again, really cool. On the left, you have another button here that gets you directly to the most important car settings from driver assistance systems. Here you can activate and deactivate different safety features, from safety and warning features, and they show you so clear, so you can understand very nice what every single them do. So like the front collision warning, lane departure warning, lane changing warning, side collision warning, road priority warning, exit warning. It has all the newest safety features that BMW have it as well. Then you have the driving features. Here you have the speed limit, the speed limit exceed, the speed, the route speed control, the stop at traffic lights. This is fantastic. You can put it on adaptive. It's fantastic because it has those features. Active following the route, so the car can do that. Distance control, lane changing assist. How cool is that? It's activated. I will show you in the test drive video. And then you have on the down part assisted view and notification. So many safety features. And then you have the parking features right here. Wait, where was that? Parking features right here, guys, where you have the sound when available, show assistant information, emergency brake if obstacle detect at the rear. So if you go on the rear and you don't see an obstacle, the car will brake. Emergency brake at the rear, you can activate, deactivate, all those stuff. The sensor, volume, and then you have the drive off monitoring and front and rear warning, brake intervention, GPS base, and so many information, guys, you find around here. Plus you have those trailer modes, and you have also the vibration in the steering wheel to let you know if it's something around there. Now I want to go to the climatic system for a while. I need a little bit more air, cold air inside the car, because it's super hot outside. I like also those vents, man. They are such a good quality, and you turn it on and off very simple like that, and it feels super, super high end. This is the parking button. So you press this button, you put the car in park, and you also activate the electronic handbrake. From here, you put it in drive and reverse, just like that. Super fancy. Start the engine. From here you change the different driving modes, and here is the wheel for the volume. But driving modes, driving experience they call it, you change it from here, and also you have two buttons for defrosting. On the experience, if you go to the screen right now, you can see that you have a few driving modes. They call it experience. So you start with trail, and every time you change the driving mode, it's changing also the graphic completely. So you will see a different graphic on the screen right here. And let me show you, you have the most important, it's go-kart. Go-kart mode, it's the sporty mode. Once you put it in go-kart, you will hear in the speakers, hear this out. You hear that? This is coming from the speakers. That pops, but also it's the car, it's incredible responsive. In go-kart mode, the transmission, the acceleration, it's much more responsive, and it gives you the maximum power. And go-kart, it's sport mode, and green mode, it's eco mode. So when you put it in green, everything is slow and nice, and you drive in economical mode, so the transmission and the acceleration and the engine, it's much more lower. And every single other driving mode, excepting green and go-kart, it is normal mode. It's like comfort mode. So even if you put it in trails or balance or personal or timeless or vivid or core, everything else, it's kind of a comfort mode. That's something to point out and to keep in mind. And every time you change these driving modes or experience, the graphic will change, and also the ambient light inside the car will change, and you will see a beautiful ambient light, at least when the car is inside the garage or it's nighttime outside. You can see a nice different ambient light and graphics around the car, and even the head-up display color will change. You can see right now it's in red. But yeah, really cool stuff, really interesting, and that make the car really unique with those functions. Everywhere here on the dashboard you have this beautiful stuff material, good quality, very nice integration of the vents. Also here you have ambient light that I will show you in the nighttime. You can see it a little bit better in the nighttime. The ambient light inside the car is just fantastic. Up here you have a speaker, and you have the head-up display, and at first sight you will think, man, 2024, and you still have that plastic head-up display, but it's not like that. To be honest, I was thinking the same, but once you drive the car and you see how nice it looks, the graphic in the middle, and you can see so many information right there, so you can change and go in different shortcuts, you will understand that it's a pretty nice head-up display, and it's pretty useful most of the time to look there in the front and not only on the side. So yeah, that's cool as well. Let me show you the glove box, and then in the end we will go to the multimedia. Glove box also pretty big, plenty of space there. The steering wheel, you can adjust it manually, down, up, forward, backward, super simple from here. The steering wheel, it's one of my favorite pieces in the car. It's much more smaller. It's like a BMW steering wheel because it's a little bit fat, but it's smaller. So that gives you a much nicer driving feeling. When you drive the car, it feels so easy, it feels so light, it feels so nice. I love the size of the steering wheel. I love the fact that it's a little bit smaller, but the grip and the quality, it's insanely good. Also, I love the way it's writing here, John Cooper Works. Let me try to zoom in there, and also here the quality, the design. The buttons you see here are the same as on the BMW, the same simple 3 buttons for setting up the autopilot system. I will show you that in the test drive video. Here on the right side we have the button for the volume, the media, and also to customize different functions. And then here, this is the save button. Once you press this button, you can see on the head-up display it shows you some shortcuts. So it's kind of a shortcut shortcut button that get you in different menus, so you can choose what you would like to see in the shortcut, and once you choose one, you will see that on the screen will appear what did you choose. So that's very smart. Otherwise, voice command and telephone and the volume. And here you probably wonder what it's here. The same as on the BMW, there are some LED lights that are illuminated while you're driving to warn you from different features, and I will show you in the test drive video. And behind here we have some plastic pedals here to change the gears manually, and not only to change the gear manually, but once you go in drive, let me show you. You put the car in drive, and by the way, you don't have only drive, you have also the S mode, the sport mode. You can put the gearbox in sport mode. Once you are in drive, if you pull this for a few seconds, you have 10 seconds of maximum power. You can see it on the screen on the head-up display, or you can see it also here. How cool is that? And then it gives you all that maximum power. Put it in park and the car is back in park. So nice, man. I mean, I like it very much. I love the steering wheel, I love the feature, it's so easy to drive. Also here in the front, right here in the front, you have some sensors and radars that read your eyes, your face, and tell you that you're tired and all kind of stuff. So really interesting and intelligent systems. A little bit higher here you have a microphone handle, the same microphone as on the BMW. Here the mirror with LED lights, super fancy. And a little bit higher you have microphones, plus you have that interior camera that can film inside the car and see on the screen what happened inside the car. Plus you have those buttons to open the panoramic glass roof. Let me show you how much you open it and how easy it is to open it up. And it's pretty big. I mean, you can open it a lot. Wait a second, and you can see right now it open up until here. So the opening, it's pretty big. You have also this insect protection, and you can close it very simple. And plus you can close this curtain completely. So if you want to close the curtain completely, you can close it completely. So also from here, everything is automatically. If you don't want that sun going inside the car, you can open it up from here. But I love this ambient. Plus a little bit higher you have the SOS button, and you have those LED lights here. You can turn it on and off from here, very simple like that. Let's go to the multimedia system. That's the most complex and interesting part of the car, and we need a little bit of time to talk about it. First of all, it's round, it's unique, it's nice, and it's also such a nice screen and small. You can see on the other side, it's small, it's nice, and it's all LED, so it's the latest technology when it comes to screening and stuff like that. Now guys, first of all, if you go up here, you put the button on the speed, it's changed between this nice graphic that when you drive it shows you the RPM, the speed, and all that information, and when you press it one more time, it gets you back to the navigation or the menu, wherever you want to go. Here on the left and right side, it says always on the screen this climatic system, from where you can activate and change different information, turn on the heating on the steering wheel, on the seats, and so on. So kind of a shortcut. And also on the right side is the same story for the passenger. And on the lower side, you have also, if you slide it up, you can set up here the shortcut button. So you can add whatever shortcut button you want to have, for example, on the screen. So once you set it up, if you press this button and then you look on the head-up display, you have all that shortcut buttons right there on the right side. So from here you can go directly, you don't have to go into the menu, you can do it also from the steering wheel. So in this way you can go in the menu of the multimedia much more easier. Now this is the back button, and here you have some shortcut buttons. It shows you also the time and the temperature down here, but this is the home button, for example. It gets you to the home of the screen. This is the home screen, and on the home screen you have all these settings. You have like the phone connectivity, you have like the navigation, you can choose to have navigation, you can choose to have the media. Here is the hi mini, the voice command. Here is the weather, you can see the consumption here, or you can see here the assistant, driver and assistant systems. I will show you when we drive in the test drive video. And here is the calendar. If you press it one more time, it will open up all the most important settings, kind of all the settings of the car, and that's it. And if you press it one more time, it gets you back to home. Here you have the climatic system, from where you can set the temperature, the vent speed, you can set the position of the vents, and so on. So here is the menu of the climatic system. Let me put it on level 2. And here you have the media, here you have the home, here you have the navigation. It gets you directly to the navigation. The cool part on the navigation is that once you press the car, it will turn into the car, or if you hold it for a few seconds, it will turn it into one arrow. What I like very much is the fact that, man, the screen is so smooth, it's so responsive, it's incredible responsive, and not only the screen in general, but also the navigation. It's so smooth. Look at this, it's incredible smooth. It's loading very fast, and probably one of the smoothest, fastest navigation I ever test out. Crazy fast. And also, once you set a destination, once you calculate the route and set it up, you will see that it will load relatively fast. So that's nice. Plus, another important thing is the fact that the car, once you set the destination, it has also the traffic information. So you can see on the screen with red all the traffic areas, with orange medium traffic, or no line, it's like no traffic at all. So that's really important. So you can see around here, around the city, wherever you have traffic or you don't have traffic, and it shows you also where they work on the road, and you have so many useful information in the navigation system. You have also the gas stations and all that stuff. So I'm not going to go into those kind of details because will be so crazy and complex, but once you go here you will find all kind of stuff. I mean, you write it here and it will show you all kind of stuff, even restaurants, hotels, and all that stuff. You just have to, hospitals, or even the mini service, you just press it and you will see all the service and showrooms where you can go around yourself. So incredible. I mean, I love the map. The map, it's crazy responsive. Now the last one is the telephone, and once you go to the telephone, you have all the connectivity around here. Plus here on the right side you have your ID. If you can connect your ID, you will be able to also download different application, have internet access and all that stuff, but you have to pay something like a subscription or something like that. Anyway, about that probably we will talk in a different video, otherwise we will make it too long. Now if we go here in the middle, this is the main menu. You can go directly to the settings, or you can go to the every single setting, and I try to show you everything. I mean, you have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, of course, wireless. You have Air Console games. You can even play games inside the car now because it comes with so many cool features. Once you go to the games, you have to connect your phone as a controller, and then you can play games here on the screen. It's so interesting, so cool. Yeah, I'm not going to go into details, but keep in mind that you can do that, so that's nice. Here you have the Mini Connect store. You can go to the store and also, yeah, take different items. Then you have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I show you assistant views. Here is one of the most interesting view screen. I will show you in the test drive video, because once you drive the car, it will show you the same as Tesla shows you around the car, lanes, other cars, and so on. Will be really interesting, but we will see that. The climatic control, you already saw it. The display settings right here, it shows you the brightness. The door and window settings, you change it from here, so you have all the settings of the mirrors, of the doors, how to lock it, when to lock it, and so on. Then you have the drive recorder. So that's great, because if you have this camera up here, you are able to record what happened inside the car, and that's great. Here you have all the settings, all the recorders, and so on. And also you can choose here how to record manual, vehicle, accident, when to trigger, how many seconds, when someone stole your car, and so on. And also you can put a USB stick and you can save it on the stick. Driver settings, here are all the driver settings that you saw before. The driver assistant and driver train and chassis, you saw it already. The driving experience, you saw it already. You have the vivid, timeless, personal, balance, and trail, and every time you change those driving modes, you will see a nice, interesting, different graphic. And of course we will change it and we will test those two in the test drive video, so there you can see and understand a little bit better while we're driving. But every time you change those driving modes, it looks different. Anyway, I have a separate video, guys. And not only that, for example, every time you change those modes, it's changing also. For example, look at the panoramic glass roof. Panoramic glass roof, it's actually opening up because of the driving mode when you put it in balance. So yeah. And also massage on the seats, because it comes with massage function on the seat. Massage function start as well, and I can feel the massage seat starting right now. I have to stop it, but yeah. Anyway, so depending on which driving mode you are, it's kind of give you a nice ambient feeling inside the car. Not only the ambient light, but also the screen, the windows, and the seats starting, the massage on the seat, and so on. So it's much more complex than that. Anyway, let's go back. The exterior lighting here is very interesting, because here I want to show you something. Not only that you can set the normal lights, the automatic high beam, and so on, but you can go to park lights, you can choose it, or you can go to settings. And once you go to settings, if you go to driving lights mode, here you can choose from 3 different preset lights. So you have the classic ones that looks like that, front and rear. You have the favorite and John Cooper works. I'm not sure why function only possible when vehicle is stationary and ready to drive mode is turned off. Probably I have to, how you do that? Stop the engine. Yeah, I have to stop the engine. Once you stop the engine, right now it's working. So yeah, I don't want to release note. Come on, go out. Now, those are the classic lights. You can choose the flavored. You can see the rear light are changing. I think you can see that. And also in the front, the same story. You can choose how you like to have it. Or John Cooper works. And then they are different. You see, even the daytime running light in the front is changing. It's so interesting. And let's go in the back. This is the John Cooper works, flavor or classic. The classic look great. I like the classic. Yeah. Or John Cooper. In the front, John Cooper works look great. But on the rear, I like more the classic one. I don't know. Yeah, they are nice. Anyway, I will show you also in the nighttime so you can see how they look. Then you have the rear light, the lights, welcome light, home light, and all that stuff. Exterior lights, settings, interior camera, interior lights here. When you go here, you can also set up the different lights, turn off, turn on, ambient light, the brightness. If you go to ambient light, here are the ambient light, the projection of the ambient light. The great part is that, for example, lightning effect here, welcome, and so on. The great part is that up here you have some lightning projectors that project the light somewhere around here and here. You will see in the nighttime, and it looks so cool when you change the driving mode. It looks really interesting and different, and I like it. I love the ambient light. It's so unique, so cool. Journey data, you have all the settings of the car here, like from the consumption and so on, and it's so nice. The key, mini assistant systems, memory, navigation, mobile devices, parking, owner books, radio, seats. Here, if you go to the seats, you have also the seats and massage. I told you it comes with massage on the seats. Really interesting. And then you have the sound settings, of course, here. A lot of settings on the sound system, the speedometer, the system settings where you can change the time and language and date and all that stuff, the Wi-Fi, the weather information. Here you can go to weather and you can see all the information on the next days. I told you it's so hot today outside. It's crazy hot, man. The camera, it's incredible hot. Here it gives you all kind of information about the car, if the car has some errors or something like that, Wi-Fi, and then your partner service. So in general, those are all the most important settings that I already show you. I don't think it's something that's more important than those that I show you, but in general I will give you also more information as we go into the, yeah, let me start it again. Yeah, because I need a little bit of climatic system. Anyway, I think I cover almost everything. I have on my channel another video with the same multimedia system in detail, and there I show you even more details, so check it out. It's already online. Now guys, if you still have questions, ask me down below. I will answer you with pleasure. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you want to see the car on the road, check out the test drive video. It will be really interesting there, much more fun, much more dynamic. So yeah, definitely check it out. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. From my point of view, this mini Countryman John Cooper works. Amazing car. Definitely check it out, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.